Right,
Hello.
we're back in. Hello. Good timing. So we
thought we'd open this episode just by having a look around the map and see what drama's been going on in Europe and the rest of the world that we've not come across yet.
Absolutely. Sorry, I just realised I had my microphone miles away from me. I use a different one to talk to you than I do to record.
Okay.
But yeah, the reason we said that we'd do that is because Castile is currently completely and utterly occupied by Aragon. Their colonies aren't over in the Americas. But yeah, what are they doing?
This is the Castilian conquest of Jabal Tariq, which I think we decided was a Moroccan territory.
Yeah.
A Moroccan province down in Morocco.
Catholic,
but
though.
Aragon is well and truly spanking them.
Yeah.
And Castile having France on their side is apparently making no difference.
Wow. At war with Granada, Aragon and Morocco. Whereas Aragon Aragon have Castile, France and Hispaniola on their side. God damn, I'm really crap at reading this.
Are we getting that?
Yeah.
So minus 71 war score is pretty excellent.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. That's really weird. Minus 71 war score from Castile's point of view. But then when you look at Aragon, they're at plus 33.
All right.
Hang on, something's weird there.
Yeah. Is that individual war score somehow?
It could be, I suppose. I don't really understand that. Oh well. Well, Castile, I mean, it's a shame it's a war that they started, because otherwise we could see them get overrun and lots of provinces taken. I mean, it might still end up that way. But yeah, that's very exciting. How's Austria? Wasn't there a great big war just starting up recently? Oh no, it was us joining the Protestant League, wasn't it?
That's the biggest one at the moment, yeah.
Which is currently not
we're
a
in
war.
The Protestant League.
Yeah. Yeesh. Let's have a look at that empire. There it is. Oh, Bosnia's part of the empire. Sort of stuck all the way down there south of Hungary.
Oh, nice.
I wonder if they were added or if they've always been there.
Yeah, I see. And Ragusa as well.
Ragusa? Oh
right
god,
next to
Ragusa.
Bosnia.
Oh, right, yeah. Wow. Fun stuff. Let me change the music. There we go.
Says here, the Protestant League can declare war on the Catholic League at any time using the Religious League Casus Belli, which has the show superiority war goal. If a league leader, that's us, is attacked by any nation during a league war, their fellow league members will automatically join the war as defenders of the leader.
Holy crap.
So that's during a league war, but yeah, interesting.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, Molly did a big stretch.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, my cat's gone to sleep now.
So, anyway, is there anything else that needs commenting on? The Ottomans are still massive, Russia's still there.
Yeah, Venice is weirdly expanding all over the place.
Ooh, zoomed in quite far. Papal State's pretty big too.
Yeah, they're doing alright.
Yeah, Venice, look at that.
Genoa is just Genoa. It's just Corsica.
Aragon's spread. Aragon is kicking ass this game.
Venice has Crete. I don't know if that's the start of the game. That's true.
Crete, wow. Oh yeah, I didn't see that because I thought it was just the same colour as the Ottomans.
Which I think did happen in real life.
Oh really?
I think so. But I'm not sure whether they had it at the start in 1444.
Burgundy's got a great big sort of blob at the bottom of it.
Yeah, they're doing alright, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fuck Burgundy.
France isn't looking so good. They're sort of attacked at all sides there.
Yeah.
Britain's obviously
and they're a junior partner under Castile, let us not forget.
Yes. Oh yes, of course they are.
I had forgotten that.
How the hell are they still beating... how the hell are they not helping Castile beat this Aragonese war that they started? I wonder if France can't get there because there's a British province in the way. Oh no, they could get round through Aragon, couldn't they? Yeah, interesting. Lots of rebellions going on. Protestant zealots, Catholic zealots, Quaker heretics still occupy Liège. Reformed zealots. There's quite a few zealots about. So, turning our attentions more domestic.
Yes.
We've got Dithmarshire separatists rising up soonish. So we can put those down. That'll be nice and easy. I'll move round to get there. And other than that, I think it's just unpause and let the good times roll, really.
I suppose so. We are currently building a few things, aren't we?
Oh, so we are, yes. Barracks, marketplace, courthouse, marketplace. Still building up a spy network in Poland for some reason. Excellent. Centres of Reformation are going.
The good word is spreading. In fact, looking at
I was going to say
now,
yeah,
it's spreading quite nicely.
Yeah,
in the religious mode.
I was looking at that just now and noticing that there's a lovely wave of blue, isn't there?
Yeah, it's steadily rising up through the country.
Weren't we going to buy a couple more buildings somewhere? We decided marketplaces were amazing, didn't we?
We did.
Marketplace.
We just didn't want to borrow to get them.
Oh, there we go. Leafland. Should I just build in a couple of these places?
Yeah, do it.
Holstein is the next place. I beg your pardon, Friesland.
Those scum.
Sent us an insult. Right. Friesland.
But they would accept an alliance if we offered it.
What idiots. Show superiority. What would happen? Austria would be called in, as well as the rest of the empire. All for us.
And if we want to do that, we've already got a way to start that war.
We certainly have, yeah. How's East Frisia doing? I sort of want to take more land near East Frisia, because, I don't know, it feels a bit weird having land all the way over there by itself. That's Pomerania. Pomerania would give an alliance. I think people like us at the moment, you know.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Yeah, Austria would come in to protect Pomerania. I think because they have an alliance rather than them being part of the Empire, right? No, I think they are part of the Empire.
Pomerania are part of the Empire.
Bugger. It's just many fewer people would actually come and defend Pomerania, strangely.
Yeah.
Oh, Ernst
Cool.
Yule. Oh,
Good old Ernst.
He was a trooper. He did brilliant work for us. Died from an illness contracted in the field. Yeah, our troops will greatly miss his attention to their health. To their health.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the battlefield medic, wasn't he? Estates demand control of provinces. Yes, that's right. The clergy. Well, all we need to do is wait until 1565 and then their influence will drop twice and then we can give them some more land. They'll just kind of be arseholes for a while. Oh, we don't have long to respond to that insult, do we? Expiring already.
Interesting. Oh, Bohemians love us as much as they're going to.
Yeah.
So that's 2 free diplomats now.
There we go. Holstein is getting a... oh no, I can't remember where I just put that. Leafland. All right
There
then.
they are. 11,000.
Should be easy enough, shouldn't it?
Not too troubling.
Nah.
You send the king in?
No, let's not, just in case.
I
know. Yeah, over some rebels. How do we change it then? Olaf Pedersen. Although the king is the best. Go on, let's just send the king in.
Excellent.
Smash.
Ooh.
I think it's less likely that you die in this. It's only in CK2 that you get killed all the
I
time.
guess there's less leading the army in, isn't there?
Yeah. God,
Anyway,
lost another
naval
1,700 people.
traditions have been scorned.
Have they? That's a shame.
Lately, our focus has been primarily army-oriented, I'll
That's
say.
true.
Perhaps we shouldn't overlook the possibility of a strong navy and invest more time in naval research.
Okay. I assume this
So
is a
we
pop-up
can-
and not you just sort of musing EU4 style.
I'm glad I managed to make it to make it sufficiently convincing by the way I read it. But no, this is a pop-up. It's got nice pictures of some ships. We can say this is good. Land is where it's at. That's what it actually says.
Land is power!
That would lose us 20 Navy tradition and gain us 10 Army tradition.
Okay.
Or we can say that we must stop this deterioration and only lose 5 Navy tradition.
Alright, so there's not really a huge thing. So, I mean, we could gain more army tradition. Should we have a look at what that does? Army tradition is the accumulated army experience that your nation has. Tradition is increased by ideas, buildings, land combat, and sieging. So current effects of our tradition is morale of armies goes up, manpower recovery speed goes up, army morale recovery speed goes up, and siege ability goes up. Not by huge amounts, but... And it declines by 1 yearly. And I seem to recall that, you get a certain number of these pips on each general you have, like shock, fire, maneuver, and siege. It's, I think, above 40 and above 60, you get extras.
Sorry, I just need to go for a few minutes.
That's all right, you said you might.
Well, yeah, it won't be a moment.
That's all right. Yeah, so as I was just saying, that's the kind of case. So so we're already in a good position to recruit a general if we wanted to, which is something that we can do via the estates, I believe, the nobility grant generalship. There you go. The only trouble is that would put them to 95.7 influence, and that's not the best. When does some of this stuff drop off them? Holy crap. They're just really high up. I think it's probably because they control so much land. But that's okay, we want them to control enough land. So we can't grant generalship pretty much forever if we want to keep their influence down, because recruited minister lasts until 1586. That's 26 years, and diet held lasts another 5 years, but that's only 10% influence that will drop off. So yeah, I guess we'd have to seize properties. I'd like that because... Oh no, gain a general with 40 tradition. So I'm talking complete crap because we already have more than 40 tradition. Welcome back. I'm just going to check this then on the interwebs. Army tradition EU4. Military tradition. Yeah, I was just thinking we could use this. We could use the nobility, the estates thing to gain a tradition, to gain a leader. But the thing about doing that is it's gain a leader with 40 tradition. So it doesn't matter what our actual tradition is. So losing army tradition, navy tradition. God, the EU4 wiki is pretty crap. General. Aha! Skill of a general. Tradition also improves the skill of military leaders. 100 army tradition gives, on average, 3.6 pips to fire, shock and manoeuvre, 1.2 pips to siege.
I think you're scooping your microphone with your beard again.
Am I? There you go. Let's try that.
Yeah, that's better.
Lovely. Ah, there you go. Yeah. So the breakpoints are 20. Okay. So the breakpoints are 20, 40, 60, and 80 tradition. Wow, there's a proper formula here. Kind of want to put it on screen, but I don't know how. But yeah, no, that's good to know. So if we could get it above 60, we could get a super duper general. In other words, how could we get that up? I mean, this thing that Michael's just talking about gives us 10, doesn't it? So that puts us up to 55.8. Were we then able to... fully maintained forts. Oops, I just pressed H in this screen. I hope that doesn't do anything. Activate all forts. Let's wait till the month changes and see if that goes up. Hopefully he's not getting loads more pop-ups or anything. No, it hasn't gone up. Maybe it just gives us +1 because we have forts. We get 1 from the quality ideas. That's quite nice.
Back.
So that's good. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, no, I was just talking things through. I was seeing the breakpoints are 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100. So I was just thinking, with what you were talking about, we could get up to 55.8, and then I thought, ooh, some of our army tradition comes from having fully maintained forts, but apparently you only need to have 1, I think, because I just tried activating them all and it made no difference.
Okay.
So, yeah, long story short, let's do whatever we think's best.
Cool. I feel good about extra army tradition because most of our enemies that we're really worried about are on the continent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Muscovy and the Empire.
I agree. And the
land is where it's at.
So now we're at 55.8. It decreases by 0.79 yearly, which is awesome. So yeah, I think, getting a new leader in the next, 15 years would be really useful.
Cool.
Right, I'll turn off some of these forts.
Excellent.
Can't remember the ones we were saying we were going to keep on now. There we are.
So everything's looking sort of okay, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I'm leaving a few forts on up in... Oh yeah, I was going to turn the Burkaland one off because no one wants that. Great. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good.
Cool. If anyone on YouTube is interested in my personal life, we're currently snowed in.
Oh yeah.
And we're trying to work out what to do with this cat. Claire has just gone round to the owners of the cat, who said to us, "Oh, don't worry about it. Just put him out if you want."
Wow,
and Claire
in the
went,
snow.
Him? What do you mean put him out? We thought this cat was a girl. We're pretty sure this cat is a girl, and therefore we're wondering. We think this might be a different cat, and we have no idea.
Wow. Okay.
But I think Claire's poking around with its tail at the moment, trying to figure out what the full situation is.
Yeah, because they say that female cats have slightly shorter tails than male cats. That's why she's doing it, right? Yeah, I thought so.
What do you think, Claire? We'll find out. I'll update everyone.
Yeah, I'm intrigued now. We get drama, ahistorical drama, and real life drama. Yeah, it is snowing a treat here in London as well.
Excellent.
So I've had an interesting thing. The Treaty of Tortillas, quesadillas. It is clear... That's really racist. The Treaty of Tordesillas. It is clear that the Pope is no longer infallible. I don't get that bit, but he has proclaimed that colonial Mexico is to be the sole domain of Castile.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, so he must have changed his mind about that. Is this based on this thing where the Pope divided the whole world between Portugal and Spain?
I wonder, yeah.
IRL.
That could be it then. But yeah, so...
Or there's a go-to. Our go-to is just
takes you to Castile, which has been massively eaten by Aragon. So they obviously lost that war horrifically.
Brilliant.
But yeah, now
teach 'em.
New Castile is in Mexico area. So I assume that's their main border now. Sole domain of Castile. Who knows?
Yeah.
Another thing to note is that the Irish province of Leinster has established a foothold up in sort of eastern Canada.
Oh, but that Leinster hasn't actually existed for a long time, right? Oh, or they must have just invaded there before they got gobbled up by the English.
I mean, it must have been a long bloody time ago. I've no idea how they did that. But that's interesting.
A load of Irishmen just hanging out in Newfoundland.
With no one else anywhere nearby. Brilliant. Yeah, they've been there for a while, it would look like. How bizarre. Okay, anyway. Let's get on with it. So, we're still reinforcing. We need 10.2 thousand more men. Good lord. How can we speed that up?
Well, that's almost the exact number of sailors we've got, so we could just tell them all to fight on
exactly.
land. Land is where it's at, after all.
Yeah. So, I mean, we could just build a load more barracks, but, I mean, they're not going to have huge effects by the look of it.
We could... Our heir, Adolf, is now Conqueror. Oh. Brilliant.
5 fewer years of set
We've got
yeah.
a Conqueror called Adolf. This isn't good.
Awesome.
But one more year and we make him a general.
Oh, yeah. That'd be good.
Yeah, so the other thing we can do is mess around with state edicts. We could set a few more edicts, set them to the manpower one.
Yeah, that's true.
If you wanted. We have a corrupt bureaucracy.
Although the
you
reason
just can't fight the system.
The reason we weren't doing that, I think, was because we weren't sure of any provinces that would be good for that.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we just, oh dear, we've got a bad corruption again, have we?
It's growing.
Alright, so we need to root out corruption a bit more. There we go.
I suppose so. We have robber barons as well.
They
It's all
sound
coming
amazing.
together. Oh, and Savoy has finally caught up with the religious disorder which has been rocking everyone else for the last few hundred years.
A bit laid
All
back at Savoy.
reformed, apparently. That's interesting. Anyway, the burghers are concerned with the great influence of the nobility in our state. They claim that many lower members of the nobility are disregarding the peace and law of the land, using their position of power and the lands they hold to take up unreasonable tolls and taxes for traders passing by. Some are even said to attack and waylay merchants, robbing or extorting them of their money. These robber barons. Representatives of the Danish burghers now claim that the economic development of our country is held back by these excesses. The nobility, on the other hand, argue that they are simply charging reasonably for their use of the roads property. Some are willing to give the state a part of the share they take. So what do we believe? Do they only take what is their right, or do we need to curb such excesses? It's basically just playing the burghers and the nobility off against each other. Who do we want to gain loyalty and influence, and who do we want to lose?
The nobility, if it depends how much influence, but the nobility are scarily close to. In fact, influence-wise, both of them are. We could probably take more land away from the burghers because they expect to control 0%. And they currently have 18%. That was basically me being greedy and giving them a load of land so that they would, so that they would like us and also make money for us.
So maybe give the burghers some loyalty, some influence, 10 influence.
Yeah.
We must curb such excesses. Done.
Robber barons chastised. Oh, I didn't realise that the nobility would lose loyalty as a result. Balls.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a shame. How can we increase their loyalty? I don't think we can. Okay, well, we've got several months of negative manpower recovery speed.
Dope.
Never mind. On the plus side, we could take advantage of this and use the... Ooh! Okay, so the burghers. We could make them lose 15 loyalty. I mean, that's loyalty rather than influence, so it's not the biggest of deals. But they would start construction of 5 carracks, which are heavy ships, for free.
Oh, brilliant.
I just wonder if that might be worth doing.
That could be fun, yeah.
Alternatively, we could ask for a contribution and gain nearly 500 ducats.
That'd be good as well. We could spend it on ships.
Should we do both those things? How much would they lose? They'd go down to...
They'd lose 25 loyalty.
Down to 45. I'm half tempted to do that, you know.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Can't do it. It'll be hilarious.
Right, draft ships for war. Bam. Good. Ask for a contribution.
Ask for contributions.
Oh, you've done it. Cool.
Yep. Oh yeah, don't do it twice.
There's a lot of red on this estate's screen. Okay, that's fine. What I'm going to do then is do some land stuff. Feel free to unpause it and do what you want, if you want.
Yeah, okay, maybe I'll fiddle around.
Well, don't do that.
See
just
what's happening.
Unpause, please. So we've got... What have we got? We've got the clergy with too much land. Or not enough land, but we're not going to give them any more yet. The burghers have too much influence, so I need to take back some of their land. So the burghers are the purple blue colour. What's this? Looming disaster. Oh, yeah. Right, which one? So it's production efficiency. So them having a high tax province doesn't really matter. That will decrease their influence by 4.3. Oh, that'd be perfect. I'm going to take away Schleswig from them. Oh,
Cool.
shit, and now they're not even loyal. Of course. I forgot they lose loyalty for that. But they still have high influence. What the hell? Oh, what? Britain.
What are they like?
That's a bit shit.
I'm building a load of marketplaces, by the way,
Okay, that's why it was being
with our new windfall.
strange. Yeah.
Looming disaster.
Revoke this. It would decrease their loyalty. Fuck off! Right, I'm pausing it.
We've lost the Religious League, Casus Belli. What happened to the Religious League?
Hang on.
Oh, we're not the leader anymore. Bohemia's the leader.
Right, there we go. Oh. Danish particularists. I just prompted that by revoking it from the burghers.
Okay. Oh, we can crush them, can't we?
Yeah, of course we can. What's this about this then? Oh right, Bohemia. What? Why
Yeah,
do they get
Bohemia's
to
the
be
leader.
it? Do you know
I'm not sure.
what makes it so that someone's a
I'll
thing?
get onto Google while you deal with the burgers.
Alright. They're going to be delicious.
Exactly.
Right, take this. Probably shouldn't have taken the river crossing, but there you go. We only lost 1,000 men. Oh, attrition. Shit. Right. How are we doing? Disloyal estates in your country. Oh dear. Rebel uprising in East Frisia. Now that's something that could be a pain because we can't get there. So, how many is it likely to be in East Frisia? 11,000, right, okay, so 15,000 could probably do it. Hang on, let's take the troops that are at full. 12. Leave the horses behind. As well. Make sure we win it. Cool.
It's not clear who gets to be the leader of the league.
Okay.
No solid information on that. Basically, it's the strongest person.
Okay.
But if you are in a war with certain people, including the Emperor,
Yeah.
or if you have a truce with them, you are disqualified from being the leader.
Okay. Interesting.
So not quite clear. I think we're a bigger deal than Bohemia, aren't we?
Well, I would have thought so. I mean, certainly in terms of great powers, I don't think they're even in it.
No,
Who knows?
they're not. One thing I will say is that Bohemia did actually start the 30 Years' War, right?
Oh, right. Well,
And
there you
therefore
go.
was a big person in all of this. Oh, they've only got a slightly smaller army than us, and probably obviously
36,000.
not a bigger navy.
Economic ideas. We can develop a national bank. Better control over our nation's economy. That sounds good to me. Yearly inflation
Sounds
reduction.
great.
We don't need administrative points for anything, do we?
Don't think so. I think I can see.
Institution at some
Unless you want to
point.
reduce inflation at some point.
Well, that's what this will be doing. Every year it'll be
Okay.
going down by 0.1, so the earlier we get it, the better.
Cool.
Bosh.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the East Frisian separatists are probably still going to rise up. Dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. I always think it sounds like walking in the air.
Okay. Never occurred to me.
I'm going to spend some money and upgrade all these ships.
Nice. How do you upgrade ships?
You click on them when they're docked, and then click on the upgrade ships button. And that's it.
Nice. Upgrade.
And in fact, I'm going to bring our privateers, our what's it called, home to do it. Have a look at these ones in Holland, just north of our capital, for example.
Yeah.
That's actually blanked out at the moment. Oh, because we cannot afford to upgrade all ships in the fleet.
Oh, I see. Upgrade ships.
We need 251. Well, I might just wait until we've got that money and do it, because they are the first level of ship, and I think it's advanced a couple of times since then.
Cool.
Could you do another Google for me?
Yeah.
Could you Google, can heavy ships protect trade power?
I don't think I need to type in EU4 there, do I?
Probably not.
I really don't understand trade ships, it says.
I think they're a bitch to maintain, actually, the ships.
Oh yes, tell us whether Cat's a boy or a girl.
Well, as far as I can tell, Kit Kat's a girl.
We think she's a girl.
And she's now called
She's
Kit Kat.
outside now, having climbed out of the kitchen window.
Oh, so she's outside. She climbed out of the kitchen window, very nice.
Wow.
She was jumping up on it, so I opened it, and then she sat on the ledge.
Yep.
And then she went climbed down the glass.
Nice. Well, she's got 9 lives. I'm sure she'll be fine.
I left the door open, but she had a snap and then left again.
Yeah. Fair play. She must be happy.
She knows the storm's not actually coming. What cats are like.
Either she's an unfortunate boy or she's a girl.
There we are. Ah. Wow.
Why aren't we making very much money all of a sudden?
I don't know.
Maybe it's because I pulled those ships off trade.
Anyway, heavy ships protect trade power.
Do they?
Oh,
sorry.
don't know. They're all talking about light ships.
Yeah, I think it must just be light ships and possibly galleys, which I also kind of want to add to the thing. But I don't know if galleys actually help in any way.
Oh yeah, it's just light ships.
Okay.
Whew, got there.
Lovely. In that case, I'll take the galleys home and mothball them. We don't need them.
Cool.
I'm going to keep them with the... well done, missionary. Missionary chap.
Excellent.
1.7 in Dallas Kogan, that's probably the best one.
Oh, so I've had a pop-up while I was on Google and talking about cat balls. We have poor government policies. This isn't a great one.
Oh dear.
Changes of policies, when poorly timed and made, were often wrongly perceived by the people of the time beyond their actual efficiency as a proof of the government's ill will and lack of interest in the welfare of the realm.
Bastards.
We can just blindly declare that we've chosen the right path, but we'll lose one's stability.
Ugh.
Or we can attempt to improve the situation at a cost of 142 ducats. I suggest the second.
Yeah, I would say so. That's a shame, because we've almost got enough to upgrade our light ships, but that's fine. Let's just do
I
it.
wonder if we should buy up stability, buy another one.
Like I said before, I don't think it's that worth doing, because... Where is stability? There it is. Yeah, it costs an extra 100% of the cost to buy it up to... when you're in positive stability, it costs a shit ton more, essentially. And we've also got this clerical dominance, and also the religious unity, and also the clergy being dicks, making it even more expensive.
Oh, so better just buy it up if it drops down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you to go up further from here. Okay.
It's not always the case. I know we've done it in the past, but...
Yeah.
Now, I saw something really interesting. What was it? Oh, yes. The reason we're not making much money is because of the disloyal estates. You know, they've all suddenly become disloyal. And, yeah. So that's good.
Oh, God, they're all disloyal.
Yeah, that sucks.
But none of them are very disloyal.
No, I don't know what very disloyal means.
They're all red, but none of them are at 20% or anything stupid.
Yeah.
And they're ticking up.
I mean, one thing we could do is make a generous donation to the clergy. We can't put their influence any higher for another sort of 3 years.
Yep.
So we can't do anything else for that or give them the land that they need. But we could make a generous donation, upping their loyalty by a fair amount, which will probably pay back for itself, I think, over time.
That said, they're nearly they're nearly on 40%
so they
anyway,
are, yes.
right?
Yes, but they're going down each month.
Because they're on territory.
Because of the territory that we can control. We could just leave it, and in 3 years, when the influence thing drops off, we can give them their land back. Let's just do that, actually.
Yeah,
we'll just suck it up for a few years. We're still in positive balance each month.
Shall I... Oh, Alf.
Alf, yeah.
So long, Alf.
Might have to buy another. Such as Magnus Guldberg. Morale of navies. I'm not so worried about that.
Seems alright, doesn't he?
I like the diplomatic reputation that Laurie Blom would give us, but he's not cheap.
No. No, that would be well more than half-hour profit each month.
Yeah.
We'd be spending on him.
Let's just get Magnus for his diplomatic power.
Cool.
Good.
And I was thinking I might just cancel this mission because you're right, I shouldn't have picked it. Our manpower reserve needing to recover, which is going to take forever.
Will take a while.
Also, in another year, we can have a different one. Or the same one.
Yeah. So I was looking a little bit at edicts, or rather states in which edicts would be good, and there aren't really any. Nothing, I think, that is sort of overwhelming. I'm just looking at the manpower map mode, and I don't think there's anything too massive to sort of report back on. I think if we were to do any, it would be Skåneland, the one with Lund, Halland, and Genga, and Blekinge.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, go on, let's do it for that. Military recruitment. See how much it goes up by. 7 men. That's not bad.
7.
Why can I not group these guys together? Oh, maybe I can't.
They're mothballed and not mothballed.
Ah, that's why.
It's the same things I'm looking at. There we are.
Oh, here we go.
Black news indeed.
Yes, stability
Adolf
drop.
has come to power.
Right.
Oh, shame he was an amazing general, the last guy.
He was, wasn't he? Royal marriage offer from Saxe-Lauenburg, yeah. Oh dear. Well, what do you think? Adolf's good leadership skills and superior tactical knowledge will help us vanquish those that dare stand against us.
Shit.
He died in while the army was camped in East Frisia. I knew we shouldn't have sent him over.
Bloody hell. Oh well, he died doing what he loved.
Yeah, he did.
Standing around hundreds of miles from home.
Waiting for rebels to rise up.
Yep.
So, we need to address a few things, I suppose, don't we?
First thing I want to do is make our ruler a general.
I think that's a great idea.
I want to see what Adolf can do with us. Right, I'm going to press it.
Go.
Yes.
Ooh, 2211. Not too bad. Nice even spread.
It's better than Olaf, anyway.
Yeah.
But Olaf was always dead weight.
Yeah. I've just put Emmanuel Hardenberg in charge of our light ship fleet because I realised we suddenly have a naval officer, and I had no idea why. An admiral is his name.
We want a royal marriage with Saxe-Lauenburg, don't we?
I think so.
I'll take that then. We now have Amelie.
Who's not very administrative. She throws all her receipts
very
away.
Diplomatic.
Yeah. She's She's
Yeah,
also
she
12
throws
years
the
older than
receipts
us.
away, but she apologises afterwards.
Oh, did I make you jump, little Molly? Right, so we've got a crap ton of military power. I don't know where that's come from.
We can throw our technology levels out of balance
Yep.
by upgrading further. Or what else could we spend our military power on?
We could buy another general while we have good
another
army
general?
tradition. It's only 50.
We could strengthen our government and gain 10 legitimacy.
Oh, I
This
don't
is
know
in the
about
government tab, number 2. I've never done that before.
that sounds ridiculously pointless. Especially since
Yeah,
we're
I
at
don't think
95.
We should be okay for legitimacy, shouldn't we?
I reckon so.
Kind of want to raise war taxes, but we'd have to be at war, wouldn't we?
Oh, I'm just going to get a military general.
Great.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh! Someone's strong in the fire phase. Valdemar Harbu.
Valdemar.
He's got a good manoeuvre as well, which might be useful if ever we're crossing a river at someone or something like that.
I like him.
It's fine.
How's the length of the episode running?
40 minutes is probably good to stop that then. Oh, we'll get the technology when we hit the cap then.
Cool.
Okay, I'll end it here. Join us next time
Lovely.
to see more exciting nothingness happen.
We'll get in a war soon, don't worry.
We promise.